Hey everyone, I'm Allison. Thank you for joining me for Where I'm From 207 with Heather. What have you been reading? I have been reading Chiminada Ngozi Adichie's Dream Count. I don't know if you've read Americana, which I did and loved, and her other books. I was very excited when I found out she had a new book. Yes, to your request, and I'm accepting and I'm doing the things. So let's see if it works. I hope everyone. Hey!
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? That was so
Good.
easy.
Oh, yes, it was. Can you hear
I
me okay?
I can. I'm just
Yay.
always so grateful when it works easily.
Yes.
Um,
This is my first time doing an
oh,
Instagram
good.
Live.
Well,
Yeah.
now you will be less nervous next time you do one.
Yes, absolutely.
And
It's so
hopefully
nice
you'll
to
be
finally
doing a
meet
bunch.
you.
You too. And hopefully you'll be doing a bunch with your new book,
I hope
which is
so.
right behind you. Is it behind
It
you?
is. Yeah,
Okay.
product placement.
Okay, you gonna show it to us? Please
Yeah,
show it.
sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is my memoir, Camouflage: How I Emerged from the Shadows of a Military Marriage.
Yeah.
I just got them a couple weeks ago, so
Yeah.
it's been the box at my door was very exciting. But
It
yes,
is
it's here.
exciting.
Yes.
Congratulations. That is a
Thank
really
you.
big
Thank
deal.
you.
And I
Yes.
know that the publishing journey is always a whatever complex one. So congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
October 28th. It'll be here before
Okay.
I know it.
It is really, time is going quickly. Sarah and Carly, say hello. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Um,
Hey.
um, yeah, so that's very exciting. And you have a beautiful poem to share with
Oh,
us.
I do. I do. Are we ready for it?
I'm ready if you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Where I'm from. I'm from water, always water, from chlorine and Speedos, from starting blocks and flip turns. I'm from pushpins on a map, a revolving door of moving boxes that started and will likely end with the same state motto. From snow forts to cornfields, from beaches to southern hospitality, so many homes I have to count on my fingers. I am from wooden shoes and sewing machines, from military service and weekend burgers on the grill. I am from a wedding mere months after the first date, then a deployment overseas. The word deployment seeped into my genetics until I too became the military spouse left behind. I am the second child born on the same day, but 3 years later. Birthday cake split in half, my name on one side, his on the other. I'm from salty stovetop popcorn and Oma's cookies, from pigtails and pink foam rollers, from Gus the guinea pig and Carlos the Great Dane. I'm from the written word, always written words, from the Babysitters Club in Sweet Valley High, from diaries with flimsy keys and bad, angsty poetry. I'm from an unfortunate tattoo at 14 and a second, slightly less unfortunate tattoo the following year. I'm from record players and mixtapes. I'm from a tick bite and aching joints. From everything happens for a reason, and sometimes silliness is a virtue. I'm from yellowed photo albums with handwritten captions that collected dust on a shelf in the guest room closet. Hundreds of photos now stripped from their sticky backing and stacked in boxes labeled with dates, while hundreds more live in digital slideshows, never to be printed out, but always there for a stroll down memory lane. I am from unconditional love, always unconditional love. I don't need photos to remind me. I've always known. I still know. It's always there. The end. Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank
Um,
you. Thank you.
yeah, I had pink foam curlers.
Those were the worst, weren't they? They were they were this torture device.
Did you sleep
Um,
on them?
I did. I
Yeah, I did
did.
that sometimes too. What the
Yeah.
heck?
My
What?
mom, I have really, really straight hair. Like this is kind of curly for me. This is, and so I had this, always had this long blonde hair, and my mom, just every night she'd brush my
Oh,
hair, and
every night. Wow, it
yeah,
was not
well,
special
for a while,
occasions. For
for a
me, it
while.
was just
No,
special occasions when I was trying to look like Sybil Shepherd on Moonlighting. That was my
I used to watch that show. Um,
goals.
yes, but yeah, they were very uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and then. Um, maybe that's why I'm a bad sleeper. First, it was like I remember sleeping on my hand, but
To
then
try to, yeah.
yeah, and then we
Hmm.
just taught at some point, like I got braces and I had the
Oh no,
headgear,
that's too much.
right? So then I had
That's
to
too much
sleep with
going on in your head.
yes.
Oh God.
So
Yeah.
yes, but yeah, I didn't like this. I don't think I think I tried it on my daughter once.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't last very long.
It's just like, oh wow, pink phone. I would totally remember those.
Mm.
And many other things, obviously too. And I'm so sorry that you were bit by a tick. I just wanted to
Yeah,
say that. I just
I I had
it's
Lyme
life changing.
disease. It is. I was 14 and I
Oh,
was
that was a long time. That
yeah.
was before people really knew what was
Yeah.
going
Well,
on.
I lived in New Jersey. That was the
Hmm.
cornfields. We had a cornfield in our backyard, and I used to
Hmm.
run around there all the time. And I never found that bullseye rash they say you're supposed to find. But
Yeah.
I was a competitive swimmer, and I kept telling my mom my knees hurt, and so they
Mm,
figured it was from swimming. And so
yeah.
I went to physical therapy, and they told me I had
Uh,
tendonitis in my knees. So
yeah.
I did all this physical therapy, and then it wasn't getting better. And then finally, I took a break from swimming. I'm like, Mom, I'm sleeping like 13 hours a night. And
Yeah.
so my mom took me to the doctor, and she's like, you are going to test this girl
Yeah.
for Lyme disease. And sure enough, it was
Yeah.
positive.
Oh,
So
yeah, that's like
yeah,
life changing. Good job,
yeah,
Mom.
yeah. She was really my advocate. She knew something was wrong with me. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
I'm always happy when I hear those teen stories when a parent knows something's going on instead of just saying, "Oh, they're a teenager.
yes,
Teenagers are difficult," or
yeah.
whatever.
But that was a big year for me. That was the same year as the unfortunate tattoo. So
Yes, I wondered.
it was,
That's
it
really
was,
young to have an unfortunate tattoo.
I know. I got it
Yeah.
removed though. It's
Okay.
gone. Yes. I got it removed after my divorce. It was
Oh.
one of those things that, yeah, it was really bad. It's a
Well,
cautionary tale for my kids. Don't get a
yeah.
bad tattoo because it really hurts to get removed.
It hurts a lot more, right?
It does. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes a lot longer. I think the tattoo, it was
Mhm.
like that big and it cost about $35. And getting it removed took about a year and a half and over $1,000.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. And I
Anyone listening,
also
don't get bad tattoos.
I mean, I think I was so afraid I was going to get a bad tattoo, I just never got one. Like that's
No.
sort of me. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna like what I like now in 10 years. Like I just kind of
Yeah.
knew, and I was right. I would not have liked a flower anklet.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
5 years later, like I would have been so embarrassed by that. But it seemed cool
Yeah.
when I was like
I have a bunch now. So
22.
yeah, I have a
See
bunch
you,
now.
so you have the right. I don't have faith in myself in that way. That I would be pleased later, but
Yeah.
good for
Yeah. You
you.
got
But
you
you,
got to really know what you want.
yeah, yeah, I don't. I just don't. And then push pins on a map made me think. So were you doing that because you were moving there, or places you had moved, or places you were thinking of moving, or?
I've been to so many places in the world. Like I literally have to think about the geography of the map and where I've been. And I do
Mhm.
count off on my fingers. So I was born in Virginia. When I was 3, we moved to Connecticut. When I was 8, we moved to New Jersey. When I was 15, we moved to Florida. Then I went off to college in North Carolina for 4 years. Then I moved to South Carolina, then Alabama, then back to Florida, then Japan.
Mm.
And then I had 3 different homes in Japan in 3 years, and then to Virginia, where I'm back. So I started in Virginia, and I'm probably going to end up here.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
kind of incredible. And were those all military?
No, my dad was out of the
Okay.
military long before my brother and I were
Mhm.
born,
Mhm.
and he was only in for a few years, and so no, he just got a couple new jobs, and then I guess, and then I married a guy in the
Mhm.
military, so
Mhm.
then we moved a lot. So
Yeah, I just
yeah,
was because we used to think of we were going to move and we did ultimately move, but we would try to figure out where to go and we would just like go like this point.
yeah.
So it wasn't push pins, but it was
What's your favorite?
I've lived in California now most of my
Mm,
life and it
yeah,
does feel like home to me.
yeah.
I really loved living in Colorado as well. It's a
Okay.
beautiful state and the
Yeah.
weather is I'm very spoiled by the weather. I
My brother's in
completely like
Colorado.
admit it. yeah, it's a beautiful place, and
Yeah.
I do like being outside. So I enjoy
Yeah.
living in places where I can be outside, like most
Yeah.
of the time, which I know is a luxury for a lot of people, but I
Yeah.
enjoy it
Yeah.
a lot.
Do you ever miss having seasons? We definitely have seasons in
No.
Virginia. Yeah.
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
in theory, but not enough to want to live with them,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
because people will say that, oh, because there are seasons here, especially if you live here, like there
Yeah.
are to me.
So
And
you have winters?
I mean, you do. They
Yeah.
don't seem like winters to other people, but they're winters to us,
Yeah.
like uh, yeah. I mean, I've lived here, gosh, over 30 years of my life. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, I, it's home.
Yeah.
And I think that's
Yeah.
what I loved when I read, Reading Sweetgrass, when Robin Wall Kimmerer was talking about like the trees and the flowers, and how all of those are your friends and your
Yeah.
home, and that when you move, it's not just like making new human friends, but it's also like the whole place. And,
Absolutely.
and
Yeah.
that really resonated with me because
Yeah.
it takes a long time to really know a place.
It really does. It does. Yeah, I wish I'd had more time in Japan.
Mm,
That was such a cool experience. And my daughter was born there, and I
mm,
always tell her, I'm like, we're gonna go back one day because you have to
mhm,
see your birthplace. And
mhm.
my son was 4 when we left, so he doesn't remember anything, which is unfortunate. He spoke more Japanese than I did. You know,
I bet.
kids pick up
Yeah.
languages really
Yeah.
quickly, and
Yeah.
so, but yeah, it's a shame he doesn't remember.
And he can't, yeah, he no one to practice with, I'm sure, once he
Yeah,
left.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I'd like to go there. I've heard only, I mean, pretty much exclusively wonderful things.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And then while I was there, we traveled all over Japan, but we also went to
Mm,
Thailand and South
nice.
Korea, and that was super cool.
That is really cool. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
there's beauty in staying where you are and in travel. I mean, like, whatever. It's all good.
Absolutely. Yes. It is nice to stay in one place. I've been here in Virginia Beach for, gosh, I think 17 years, which
Yeah.
is the longest I've ever lived in one place.
Yeah.
So it seems I don't think I'm going to go anywhere.
The
I
house I live in
contemplated,
is the longest I've lived in a house.
oh,
And there is
wow.
something like, oh, it's sort of like disorienting. At first you think like, oh, I'm going to
Yeah.
move soon. I don't know if that happened to you, but you think like, oh, I've been
Yeah.
here a few years. I should
I
move.
I do. I get the itch to move around.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would imagine.
or at least move furniture. Like I think
Right.
when I
Hmm.
get antsy, just oh well
Hmm.
maybe I just need to move some furniture or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And it becomes like sort of your rhythm, I think. Like
Yeah,
if you move regularly, it becomes a rhythm of like, oh, well, this is
yes,
now it's time.
yes,
Hmm. Yeah.
yes. When I was here for 3 years, I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
isn't it time to go?
Yeah.
Where next?
Yeah. Well, this place is getting sort of like worn in. Time to go,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
It's time to change my address like everywhere. That
Yeah.
was always the biggest pain was thinking, okay, where are all the places I need to change my
Hmm.
address?
Yeah.
But
And when you have
from
to list your previous addresses, and it's like,
yes,
when
yes,
I graduated to not
yeah,
having a list of places, that also felt like, oh, I just can put this place,
yes.
you
I tell
know?
you, it is nice. One thing, both of my kids are out of high school, and so if we ever did move, this is the first time in a really long time I don't have to worry about school zones, which is nice.
Yeah. It's a very important thing that you think about a
Yes,
lot. Yeah.
yes,
Um,
yeah,
so about the poem,
yeah.
gorgeous, loved
Oh,
it.
thank you,
I
thank
love
you.
thinking about water and love and words.
Mhm,
Those are three
mhm.
things that are really important to me and have been with me
Yeah.
always. So,
Oh,
and probably I would imagine many of us who are drawn to this, words and love, at least.
yeah,
But I think water
yeah,
holds a lot of us close.
yeah.
Um, so what was your experience like writing the poem?
Oh, well, I'm not a poet.
Yeah, I
So,
know.
you know,
Me neither.
it's always a challenge switching up genres a little
Yeah.
bit.
Hmm.
Um, but it really was fun thinking about all of the different places that I
Hmm.
was. And I did go back and look through some pictures and part of what I put in there about the photo albums and taking the
Hmm.
pictures out,
Hmm.
that literally just happened. My parents were here and my mom comes with this big tub just
Hmm.
piled high with pictures and she spent months and months going through all these photos and photo albums take up so much room and everything's
Yeah.
digital these days and
Yeah.
she just stripped them all out and
Mm.
wrote on the back what they were, what she knew, and she, piled them by year and put rubber bands around them, and they're
Mm,
just in a tub. And she brought them a couple months ago. This is very recent.
mm,
And so while I was writing the poem, I was looking through all of
mm,
these photos, and it's so fun doing that stroll down memory lane. And I'm never going to put them back in photo albums, but now it's a little tub I have under my bed, and it was
mm,
fun. You forget in certain things. I had this great backyard in Connecticut, and we got so much snow there, and we used to
mm,
sled down we had
mm.
stairs built into this grassy hill, and so we'd
Nice.
walk up the stairs with
That's
our
very
I know,
helpful.
yes. We'd
Hmm.
walk up the stairs with our sleds and then sled down, and we had a swing set. And yeah, it was fun to look through those things. And my brother and I used to build snow forts.
I have
We
never
used to
done
get
that.
it was so fun. I used to love
Yeah.
doing
I
that.
read about it and I think like, how did that
Yeah.
work? I don't think the snow in Colorado, I don't know anyone who did that. I don't think the snow was like the
Yeah.
right kind. It's like too powdery.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe that because you need it to stick, you need it
Yeah.
to stay.
Yeah.
And then we moved to New Jersey and we still got snow there, but I was
Mm.
of the age where instead of building snow forts, I had to shovel snow off the driveway. Not as much fun as the snow forts.
No, I think that is the thing that people miss the least when they leave those kinds of seasons is
Yes.
shoveling snow. I actually
Yes.
think that is the thing that it's, especially as you get
Absolutely.
older, your back is like, no, I don't
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
Virginia, where we are, we get snow. We used to get it once a year. Now we get it every couple of years. And when we do,
Mhm.
the whole city shuts down because
Yeah.
nobody knows what to do
It's
with
funny.
this stuff. And schools are out for a week.
Hmm.
And, but, I still have fun. I go out and make these little tiny snowmen
I
because,
like snow. I mean,
yeah, it's
I just
fun.
don't like, I really actually enjoy snow. It's just when it's cold, nothing happens that you're like,
Yeah.
it's too cold.
You
Like
build a
snow is,
fire.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
You got
it's
your
beautiful.
cuddly blanket. Yeah. I
Yeah.
like it. Now, I like a limited amount. I don't like
Yes.
a lot, but
Not like
yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Sarah.
Yes, Sarah. I see you there.
You live where it's cold. Um, so yeah, so it was a good, that's very sweet that she did that with the photos. That's very thoughtful.
Yeah, yeah. And she divided them up, gave some to my brother and then gave some to me. And yeah, it's fun. And of course I try to show my kids, I'm like, look at this, look at me, look at Uncle, your uncle. And this, and then my Great Dane is in some of the pictures. That was,
Oh,
yeah, he was an awesome dog. We had him in New Jersey and then briefly in Florida. He didn't like big
shoveling does
dogs.
burn calories, Sarah. You make a
Yeah,
good point. It's good
definitely,
cardio.
Sarah. Yeah, that was one good thing about it. And it was, your strength training for the day too.
That's right.
Didn't have to go to the gym that day.
Yes. And did you like,
Yeah.
did anything unexpected or was it just kind of like, oh, because I think, I feel like sometimes people, particularly people who move, feel challenged, like about feeling like they need to pick a place or asking
Well,
themselves the question, where am I from? Or, did any of that
I I
challenge you?
actually well, I never really had a choice in in where I lived. My
Mm.
it was either my parents telling me where
Yeah.
to go, or basically then it was being a military spouse and
Yeah.
the Navy told me where to go. But
Hmm.
um yeah, it's when people ask me where I'm from, that's why
Hmm.
it's so interesting.
Hmm.
I kind of stutter because, well, I
Hmm.
don't really know. My answer is usually, well, I was born in Virginia and now I'm back, and it's the longest I've ever lived in one place. So I guess I'm from Virginia, but I really don't have an answer because I don't remember. I was 3 when we left the first time. And
Hmm.
really, I guess living in college, I was there for 4 years. I was only in Florida for 3 years. So I really don't have
Hmm.
roots anywhere. So when
Hmm.
people, even my neighbors, oh, have you lived here all your life? No, no, I have not. Not even close.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a hard question for me to answer because I've
Hmm.
just been bopping around so much throughout the
Hmm.
country and overseas.
And I think sometimes there's this pressure to be from somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
I think for me, this poem isn't obviously Georgella was writing it because she is very much from Kentucky, as are her people, and
Mhm.
she's very rooted in that place. But, many of us
Yeah.
aren't in that way for
Yeah.
many reasons. And I think
Yeah.
it's interesting too to think about for you talking in your poem about being from water and words and lot like it doesn't need to be a geographical place, or a physical. It can be, and I think it's important. I think it's important to realize like geography is a factor, but it's not the complete definition of or the complete answer.
Absolutely. And I think so many of our experiences are what make us who we are, and I
Hmm.
start with, I'm from water,
Hmm.
and mainly because I think about I was a competitive swimmer for
Hmm.
11 or 12 years, and it really taught me so much about life. It taught me about self-discipline
Yeah.
and hard work and
Yeah.
setting goals. And that care I started when I was 7 or 8 years old
Hmm.
on a swim team, and it was
Hmm.
mostly because I was a very energetic child, and
Hmm.
my parents were like, we've got to put
Hmm.
her in something.
Yeah, I think that
um,
happens a lot with child athletes. It's like just,
yes,
and you're there every day. Great.
yes.
Hmm.
And we had just moved to New Jersey, so and it was the summertime, and it was a great way,
Hmm.
let's join the local swim club and
Hmm.
join the swim team. And I ended up really taking to it and having a little bit of skill in it. And so it taught me a lot. And even now, living in Virginia, I'm a bike ride away from the beach. And so
Yeah.
it's very, when I'm super stressed out, I think, okay, what can I do that will make me feel less stressed out or more
Hmm.
human, and just
Hmm. Hmm.
take some deep breaths. And I'll either go drive over there and watch a sunset or ride my bike down there, even if I just, smell the salt water for a little bit, get my toes in the water, toes in the sand. There's something
I
about
feel the
water
same
that,
way.
yeah.
I live
Are you
close.
near water?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just seeing it and hearing it even is
Mhm.
very, I just like it's very, it reminds me like we're all just little piece in the big, big picture,
Yeah,
and it it takes the
absolutely.
pressure off
Yeah, yeah. It's my happy place.
for sure.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. I think it's such a calming thing to just see the horizon too,
I
like
think
to
so
just
too.
look
And
out.
listening to the waves for me, that's why, so many
Yeah.
on the you listen to meditation apps, and
Mhm.
so many guided meditations have
Mhm.
waves crashing because it
Mhm.
is so soothing.
Yeah.
I love water.
Yeah, me too. I feel like
Yeah.
it was my first best friend.
Yeah, I like that. I like
Yeah.
the way you said that. I'll have to
And it
remember
has
that.
great qualities for friendship.
Yeah.
Like constant, caring,
Yeah.
chill. Um,
Yes. Yeah.
so anything else before we wrap up? It's so lovely to meet you, and I'm wishing you
Yes.
all of the best with your
Oh,
book.
thank you.
It
Thank you.
must be it's always, I think, a little challenging to launch a creative project, but I think right now it's more important than ever, even though we're feeling like, oh, I don't want to take up space with blah, blah, blah. Like, I think it's actually yes, please head to the beach, Sarah, and think of us,
Yes.
because Lake
Sarah,
Michigan
come
is
visit me. Come
gorgeous,
visit me,
that too.
Sarah. Yeah.
Um, I went to the beach with Sarah actually when she was in LA.
Oh,
Um,
fun.
yeah. Um, but I think that words and experiences and creativity are so important, and sometimes it's hard to remember. So I want to just
Yeah.
say I'm wishing you so much fortune with it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's
Yeah.
exciting. It's a fun
Yes.
time. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
it's huge. It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything else you want to say, Heather, or
No,
you don't
I'm
need
just
to?
thank you so much for having me on. It was so fun writing that poem, and
Oh,
I
I'm
think
so glad.
I got to look at all the
Hmm.
pictures, and I think, of course, my mom liked that I got to look through
Yeah.
all the pictures too. And
Yeah.
so this was so much fun.
Okay, well, thank you, and
Yeah.
hugs to you, Heather, and
Hugs.
Sarah,
Yes.
and Carly, and anyone else who
Yes.
joined us. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks, Allison.
bye. Thank you, Heather.
Bye.
Bye.